If you're still using AI like it is 2025, you are about to get left behind. Look, the game has changed rapidly and it is growing extremely fast, meaning competition is getting fierce and it is only going to get worse. And if history has shown us anything, there's only a handful of people that are going to cash in. Well, today in this video, I'm going to break down the 3 AI skills that every future millionaire is mastering right now so you don't get stuck on the sidelines. So stick with me because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to stop doing, what to start doing, and more importantly, how to build a real edge with AI no matter your experience level. I'm always saying I am like the least technical person in my company and I can do this, so I think you can do it too. Now, look, I'm not talking theory. I'm going to give you the frameworks, I'm going to give you the tools, and I'm going to give you the real world results that are making people succeed with AI right now and that will continue to do that into 2026. In fact, take a look at this. This is a private Facebook group that I run called, here we go, let me get in there, AI Clients and Cash Flow. And you can see I've got over 24,000 members in this group right now. These are people just like you that are starting an AI business. Some of them have been doing it for a little while. Some are just getting in. But I want to show you this. If I go over here and search this group and I just search #win, you will see all the people that are sharing the results they're getting right now. Look, I'm doing this live. You can see this one is from November 14th, right? Another $2,000 recurring revenue in the bag today. That represents a 2/3 jump in monthly recurring revenue. Huge for me, right? Here's another one on November 5th. Got my first 2 clients today, $250. Here's another one right here. Website update, $450. And discussing monthly SEO services. Here's a slew of wins that this member shared in October. Right, this is just an update of all the wins he's had using the exact strategies and things that I'm going to show you today. Another one here for 500. Here's one for 2,600. So I show you this so that you know that these things are actually working for real people out in the real world right now. So let's get into this. So before we dive into the actual training, if you could do me a quick favor, I would really appreciate it. If you could hit the like button, if you could subscribe, if you haven't already, turn on the notifications. This just lets the YouTube algorithm know that you like this content and will help other people find it as well. And I would appreciate that. It also ensures that you don't miss out on any future videos. But most importantly, in every video, if you drop a comment below saying send it, I'll personally send you the link to grab the free resource document from this video, plus a bunch of other goodies. So this is a document that we're going to go over in today's training. And if you want this doc, along with a bunch of other goodies as well, you can see lots of stuff in here. All you have to do is drop a comment below and say send it. Now, the way you're going to get this doc is you're just going to sign up for my Smart AI Launch Lab training. It's completely free, and I'm going to show you in that training exactly how to get your AI business launched in only 72 hours. Now, once you sign up, again, it's completely free. On the thank you page, you'll find the link to today's bonus document as well. What it'll be is a link to this document. So you'll see the bonus document will be up here in the top, and you'll be able to get all these other bonuses as well. Again, you just go here, sign up for my free training. You'll also learn exactly how to get an AI business up and running in 72 hours. All right. So let's get into the content for today. So here are the 3 skills the new AI millionaires will be using to crush 2026. Skill number 1, prompting frameworks. So if your prompts still sound like write a 300-word blog post about, or create a video about, you are leaving 80% of AI's power on the table. That stuff worked in 2024 and at the beginning of 2025. But now, and moving into 2026, that is the fastest way to get ignored, outpaced, and out-earned. So basic chat GPT prompts do not cut it anymore. Most people think that AI is just about getting quick answers or writing content faster, but the really smart people, they use prompt frameworks that unlock the full power of AI. Now, I'm going to walk you through my exact prompt framework creation doc in just a second. But skill number 2 that we'll be covering today, layering AI tech. So the masses believe in the one tool productivity myth, right? They think that AI tools are interchangeable, that you'll just find this one perfect tool that will be able to do it all for you. But if you're using ChatGPT for everything, it's like going to the gym and only training biceps. That would be crazy, right? The real edge comes from training every part of your body. And in AI, it's the same thing. Stacking 3 to 5 AI tools that work together, what I call an AI tech stack, works like gangbusters. But here's the catch. That can easily add up, right? A lot of people waste hundreds a month on tools they barely use, but I'm going to show you how to build a money-making stack without breaking the bank in this video. Now, skill number 3 we're going to cover today, AI-powered bots and agents. So chatbots have changed. If you remember those boring scripted widgets on websites, well, users ignore them. They're basically just digital wallpaper. But the new wave, these are AI-trained chatbots using your own data and voice-based AI assistants that give instant, accurate answers. And they never get sick. They never take off work. These are being embraced by the masses. And I'll show you how to set these up and why they're a gold mine coming up later in this video. All right, let's break down skill number 1, prompt framework. So I'm going to pull up my document here today and we're going to go through this. So here again is what most people do with AI. They'll say something like, write a blog post about local marketing, and they let AI do its thing. Here's what future millionaires do. They use a prompt framework. This consists of roles, context, constraints, examples, and what are called step prompts. So let me show you exactly what each of those things are and how they all work to do this. And we're going to use my own prompt creation document right here. Now, again, if you want this document, simply comment below this video, send it, and I will send you over a link to sign up for my free Smart AI Launch Lab training on the thank you page. You'll get a link to download this and a bunch of other stuff as well. Okay, so let's break all this stuff down. So prompt frameworks help you craft effective requests for AI models by organize your instructions into logical components. So when learning AI in 2026, a clear framework drives actionable, relevant, and up-to-date guidance. So the way I structured this document was to actually give you some prompts that you could plug into AI to help you learn more about AI in 2026. So those are the example prompts we're going to do. So let's break down what each of these elements are and how you use them in your prompts moving forward, right? So the first thing is roles. So a role is simply just telling the AI who it should be. So an example for our prompt here is, you are an expert AI instructor specializing in state-of-the-art tools and trends for 2026. So very straightforward. It just tells the AI, this is what you're doing. You are a qualified sales rep for a siding company, or you book appointments for an electrician, right? So we just give the AI a role at the very beginning. Next up is context. So this gives the AI background and goals, right? So an example would be, the learner is new to artificial intelligence. So if I'm writing this prompt, I might say, look, you're an expert AI instructor, but the people that you're teaching are new to this. They want to prepare for relevant jobs in 2026, and they prefer step-by-step instruction. They want beginner-friendly resources. So I'm giving it context about the type of content that I want it to create and who this content is for. Very, very important. Now, next up is constraints. So constraints, they set boundaries, length, complexity, tool focus. So an example of this would be like you see here, list only free online resources, avoid complex math unless essential, and ensure that each recommendation is updated for 2026. So I'm telling it like, look, I want this type of content, but I also want to make sure it's quality, and these are the things I'm looking for that ensure that. Now, number 4 is examples. So examples are really critical because they show the AI what a good answer looks like. So an example of this would be like you see here. I would just tell the AI, look, a good response looks like this. Enroll in Google's Generative AI Fundamentals 2026, join a Discord group for new AI developers, complete a beginner project using Gemini API, follow this compact, actionable format. So this is an example of what I'm looking for. And then the next part of this is a step prompts or chaining. So this is basically breaking the task into steps. So I might tell the AI, look, step 1 of this process is identify 5 essential AI concepts that every beginner should master in 2026. Step 2, for each concept from step 1, suggest a free, reputable 2026 resource or course, right? And then step 3, organize the concepts into a 4-week study roadmap using the suggested resources. Now, when you put all of this together, it looks like this here at the bottom. See, you're an expert AI educator. The learner is a beginner in 2026 seeking career-ready AI skills. Limit recommendations to 3 free 2026 tools or courses with actionable next steps in this format. Enroll in X, practice using Y, join Z community. Step 1, identify the top 3 tools. Step 2, provide 1 resource or community for each. Now, do you see the difference and the power in that prompt versus just, hey, give me some ideas about how to make money with AI in 2026, right? Way, way more powerful and actionable. But here is where it gets really kind of like, I don't know, matrixy is the way to call it. I don't know what you call this. But maybe you're looking at this and you're like, well, Tom, I don't even know how to do that, right? Well, you can actually use what's called meta prompting and get AI to write completely optimized prompts for you. So let me show you how to do that. So I'm going to go over here to ChatGPT, and I'm just going to tell ChatGPT, write a prompt for me that will help me find, that will help teach how to learn the essential AI skills for 2026. And you just put in whatever you want, or if you want, use the little dictate button. This is really awesome as well because you can just talk to the AI and you don't have to worry about texting. I love this on ChatGPT, but I'm just going to click send, and then ChatGPT is just going to give me back. I mean, this is so crazy. It is writing a prompt for itself. I mean, this is like, when you really think about that, you're like, we are definitely in the matrix. So here is the prompt. So act as my personal AI mentor, right? And it does all of the things that we want here. And then we can just copy this, pop it in, and it'll even ask you, if you want, I can also create a PDF version. I'll do these things, but then I can also just say, okay, execute that prompt, and it will start to give me information for this. So the AI can actually do all of this for you. I mean, crazy stuff, right? Crazy stuff. Okay, so let's talk about skill number 2. the one tool trap. So if you are only using ChatGPT, you are missing out on 80% of AI's leverage. So the real winners are stacking tools. Now, there are a lot out there. There's ChatGPT, there's Perplexity for research, there's Claude Code for code, there's Sora 2 for video, there's Manus 1.5, which does there's all kinds of vibe coding apps out there, right? So there's a lot of tools out there that you can stack, and a lot of people have their own tech stacks that they like or use. The problem with this approach is that, like, you can find yourself, especially when you're new and you're trying to get your business off the ground, you're paying like $20 here, $60 there, $80 here, $100 there. It adds up fast. I mean, if you have 5 or 6 AI tools, you can be paying a good chunk of money and like there's no revenue coming in, right? So that is why I use a special tool, and I'm going to show you this, that actually allows me to have an AI tech stack in one place for one low monthly cost for a bunch of different AI tools. And it incorporates all the AI and business tools that you need to make money in 2026 under one roof. It is called HighLevel, and this is their main page. Now, don't go here because, as you can see, HighLevel, they offer a 14-day free trial, but I actually worked out a special deal with them where if you go to my link, you can get a 30-day free trial of HighLevel, plus you'll get a bunch of bonuses from me. I think over $6,000 in bonuses that you can use. It'll just help you kind of hit the ground running and get going. Now, you'll find a link to this 30-day free trial in the description of this video. And also, when you get the bonus doc, there's a link in there as well. So you don't need to worry about going there now. But again, if you do this through me, you'll get a bunch of bonuses, a bunch of other stuff, and you'll get double the time to try this out for free and see if this tech stack works for you. Now, it really does give me everything I need to make money with AI online in one place. So let me show you how that all works. So this is the main login to my HighLevel account. So HighLevel has what are called the agency dashboard, which is what you're looking at here. This is like the main upper level of your account. Think of it as like the admin dashboard. And then it has what are called sub accounts. So sub accounts are like individual projects or things that you're doing. So why do you need sub accounts, right? Well, think of HighLevel like a hotel. Like if you went to a Hilton and you had a friend staying at the Hilton, but there were no individual rooms, it was just one big space, you wouldn't know how to get a hold of them inside that hotel, right? You wouldn't know what luggage is there. You wouldn't know like where to send food because it's just all mushed into one big thing. But when you have a hotel with individual rooms and each room has a number, now I know exactly if I want to send food to room 225 in the Hilton, I know exactly where the food needs to go, and so does everybody else. A sub account works the same way. It keeps all of your assets and everything that you're doing for each individual project in one place so that the software knows exactly where to send things and what messages to send out and do that. And you can manage a bunch of different projects all at once. I think in the basic plan, you get 3 sub accounts. So, and that's under $100 a month. Plus you get access to all of these AI tools. I mean, look at this. Here, I'll show you. Let me go into one of the sub accounts. I'm going to go into my instruction account and I'll just show you all these different AI tools that you get access to inside of HighLevel. It's been taking kind of long to load in the video. So here, I just fired one up over here. So one of the things you can do is automate your social posting with AI. And so you can see this is what HighLevel calls their social planner. And if I can connect all of these different social platforms inside here, even my Google business profile or the Google business profile of a client. Like I can do that, connect other people's stuff in here too, and then they could pay me to manage their social media for them. And if I want to create posts, like you can see, this is the planner here, but I can just click this little blue button, new post, and I can create a new post. There's also a content AI I can use, but when I go to create a new post, you can see if I'm just gonna select, well, let's just do a Google business profile here. It pops up the screen, and then I can use AI to write my post by simply clicking this button, generate with AI. I can use AI to create the images, and it will show me exactly what it's going to look like on this platform. And then I can have the client approve it. I can schedule the post for later or whatever I want to do. So I'm going to come back out of this, but this allows me to do social media as a service or for myself, using AI to generate all the content and schedule it all out so I don't have to sit around and try to come up with things every single day. So that's just one AI tool. Another AI tool we can find down here in their reputation section. It connects to your Google business profile and actually helps you optimize Google business profiles. It helps you set up all the social profiles for these, and you can actually manage reviews for Google business profiles. You can see it's pulling all these in, and I can just set AI up to respond to these reviews automatically. There's also some amazing features in here where I can use AI to help generate business and different things like that. I don't know why it's probably because I'm on video. It always takes so long to load, but I can set all of this stuff inside here just by going to this review section, see, and then I can send review requests. I can monitor everything here. It shows me all the stuff. I can even make reports, and I can set all of this up for the client. So here's like review requests. So if I go over here, I can send a review request, and I can do them to individual contacts. I can automate this whole process. Like this is no pun intended, high level stuff right here for the reviews. So that's another way. And then we also have these AI agents, which I'm going to talk a little bit more about this in skill number 2. So I don't want to get too deep in the weeds on this, but not only do you have all of these AI tools and things like AI employee and stuff like that inside HighLevel, but it also helps you manage all your projects. It helps you automate your email. It helps you automate your business because you can do things like it has this whole automation section where you can set up workflows, and you can build websites without knowing code. There's an AI website builder, which is really, really awesome. I actually did another video on this AI website builder, so you can check that out on my channel if you want, but you don't have to know any code. You just tell AI, I want a website for an electrician, and it just builds it, right? So this is why I love HighLevel and why I use it, because it really gives me everything that I need all in one place. And again, the basic account is under $100. So it really saves me money. And not only can I manage and run my whole business, but I have these amazing AI tools, and HighLevel is constantly adding new features and things like that. So it's got all kinds of great stuff. And I'm going to show you some of those here in a second when it comes to the AI agents. So now let me tell you about something that most people never really discover, because maybe they see HighLevel and they're like, wow, this is great. And so they get in there, but they never really figure out how to use HighLevel to actually make money. So I'm going to go over skill number 3 and show you how you can use that and HighLevel to actually make money. So this is skill number 3, AI, chatbots, and agents. So I want to talk just for a minute about what we're doing here. So we are going to get people to pay us to help them implement AI. And we are going to use HighLevel to automate most of that fulfillment. Now, we're not just going to go after anyone. This isn't some kind of business where you got to bug your friends and family or make a list of 12 friends and start reaching out. We're not doing anything like that. We're actually going to target a very specific type of prospect, and that is a small business in your own area. Now, the reason we do this is because, one, there are over 36 million small businesses out there. There are a ton in your area that I guarantee you desperately need help right now. They need help getting business. They need help answering the phone, answering questions submitted online. They have heard all the AI hype and then it can help them, but they are busy running their business. They have no time to learn AI, let alone figure out how to implement it to solve these problems they face every day. And they would gladly pay you $199, $499, or $1,000 or more a month to help them implement AI in their business. They would just rather pay somebody to do it. They have the money to do that, and they don't have the time to do it themselves. In fact, most people prefer to have someone handle it for them. And I think, let me see if I can find this email here. Give me just 1 second. I think I have one that I had the other day that was like, oh yeah, here it is. Look, check this out. Oh, hold on. I got to grab it. There we go. Look at this. This was somebody that I actually just ran into on the street. But you can see they sent me this email. I was actually wearing a hat that said HighLevel, and they were like, oh, what do you know about HighLevel? I need some help with it. And then they sent me this email as a follow-up. But you can see they own a couple of different small businesses here in Vegas where I'm at. And they say right here, I don't want a lot of friction in setup or having to learn software. So he's thinking of AI as software, but he's really talking about AI. So what is he saying there? He's saying, look, I don't have time to do this. I don't want to mess with it. I would rather just pay you to do it, right? I would just rather pay you to do it. So that is what is going on with small business owners all across the US and all over the world. And here is a very simple problem that most of them have that you can solve instantly with AI. So check this out. I'm going to show you how easy it is to find somebody for this. So I told you I'm in the Vegas area. So I'm just going to search up electrician. And I'm going to go down here to this area that says businesses. So these are local businesses in my area that Google's showing me based on my location. I'm just going to click on this more businesses at the bottom. I'm going to scroll down. I'm just going to find one. Here, let's do this Cordan Electric. I'm going to open up their website. So check this out. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. See this little box down here? So this is a typical, what's called a chat bubble, right? You can see it said for them, it says, where is it at? How can I, it just says write your message. Like there's no guidance here. This is pretty bland, right? Like if somebody clicks this, do they really even know what to do? I mean, this doesn't look very good. Plus, a lot of people don't like these because they use canned responses, or it's relying on somebody at this business to monitor this and actually respond, right? So the time to response is slow. It's pretty much useless. A lot of people, when they're clicking on these little chat bubble things, what they really want are instant answers to their questions, right? And most of the chat things that you see out there are not like that because that technology is very, very new, right? So nobody clicks these because they're canned, they're slow, they are useless, right? But imagine this. Imagine if you had one of these that was powered by AI. It was trained on their own data, their frequently asked questions, their offers, their tone. Or better yet, what if it was a voice-based AI assistant that could answer questions, book appointments, and even qualify their leads 24/7, 365 days a year. Never ass off, never get sick, just always there working. Well, you can do that inside of HighLevel and easily provide this service for a business like this. So let me show you how to do that inside of HighLevel. So I'm going to go inside of HighLevel. The first thing you do is you just go over here to the AI agents tab and you click on it. And you'll see there's voice AI and there's conversation AI. So what are the difference between these? Well, conversation AI is where you have to type in your messages. So someone uses their keyboard, they type in their messages, and it responds. Voice AI is exactly what it sounds like. It actually uses voice. So you can call into the business, and the person who answers the phone isn't really a person, it's a voice AI, but it can answer questions, engage with the customer, the caller. It can even do things like sell them stuff, book appointments, answer questions, all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to show you an amazing feature that HighLevel has right now that brings this voice AI right to the website, and you're going to love this. So that's the difference between voice and conversation. You can do both inside of HighLevel. They also have this thing called the Agent Studio that allows you with no coding to build chains of voice AI agents. Think if you're into AI, think N8N, but a lot more powerful because you can connect this to workflows and other things in HighLevel and start a chain of events and different AI agents and stuff like that. Again, I did another video on this, so I'm not going to go into detail here. Here's their tab on their voice AI agent. As you can see, you can have an inbound AI agent, which means someone calls in and the AI agent answers, or you can have an outbound AI agent. This is where the AI agent calls people for you. Now, there are restrictions on the outbound, and I think one of the biggest problems that people are going to have with outbound is you have to get permission before you can AI voice dial somebody, or you're going to run into a lot of legal trouble. So I'm going to show you how I get around that, how I get permission in just a minute when I demo the voice AI agent. Here's the conversation AI tab, okay, where you can set those up. And then this tab, knowledge base. So this is how you train your AI agent. So you can go in here and create a knowledge base. So for, let's say if this electrician were somebody who hired me, maybe they're paying me $4.99 a month to do a little AI chatbot for them. I can go right in here and I can create a knowledge base, and I can put in their website. I can put in their FAQ questions, and the AI will actually go scrape all that stuff for me. I don't have to go manually do that. I can have them submit documents with common things on it. I can load them in there, and I can have a specific knowledge base for that client that I can then connect to an individual AI agent just for them. So it's just trained on their information. And I can connect multiple databases to the same AI agent. So it just gives you a lot of flexibility. They also have agent templates. So these are all pre-made templates that you can just, a lot of these are free that you can just download and get going. So you don't even have to create your own templates. So let me show you how to create a voice AI real quick and how easy it is to add to a website. And I think you guys are going to love this. Oh, I guess I should share my screen here, right? So I don't think I was showing you that. These are at the top. Here's the conversation AI. Here's where the knowledge base is. Here's the AI agent templates. You can see all these right here, but you don't really need these because I'll show you how easy this is to connect. So we're going to create a voice AI. So over here, you can see, let me go to, we're just going to create an agent. So if we just go to create agent, it pops up. I can either browse the marketplace or create a custom agent. I'm going to create a custom agent. I'm going to click continue. And now it's just going to pop up a voice AI agent. Now I can give my agent a name. We'll just leave it my agent 212. Just kind of rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? I can give you my business name, your business name would go here. You can select the language, you can select the voice, and you can listen to all these various different ones. Your time zone, the large language model you want to use, you can see you have all these options. There's GPT 4.0, there's Chat GPT 5, right? We have all of this stuff. So this is the recommended one. I'm just going to leave it there for now. And then you can set what the agent's initial message is. So when the agent answers, this is the initial message. And then in the agent goals, this is where you can select your knowledge base. So you can see I've got these knowledge bases I can pick from. So whatever one I want to pick, I can just pick that there. And then I can tell it when to use this knowledge base. I can tell it what I want it to collect from the people it's interacting with, their name, their email. I want to know what their issue is, right? I can trigger a workflow when the call is completed. So when the call ends, I can send them follow-up emails or text messages, and I can set how I want this to go. So now I just click next. And then this is the, tells us what our usage is going to be. Now, in the beginning, when you're just getting started, I would just stick with the pay for usage model, but you can upgrade. They have an unlimited plan once your usage really gets up there, so you can just pay one fee and you don't have to worry about any of that. And then you can text your agent over here, and you can see there's a phone call or a web call. I'm going to go over what this is here in just a second. This is one of my favorite features. And then I'm just going to click save, right? And so that agent is saved in there. Now, if I want to put this agent on a website, well, that's very easy to do as well. And I do that by going into this marketing tab over here on the left. We're going to go into sites. This is all of the website stuff in HighLevel, and you'll see there's this thing called chat widget up here. So if I select this, I can create a widget. So I'm going to make a new widget. I want it to be a voice AI widget. And I'm going to demo this one here in a minute for you. Again, up here, I can give it a name. I can set all the styles and stuff for it right here, the welcome message, all those kinds of things. Let me go down here, make sure everything's set here. Here is the chat window. I can change like this talk to us. I can make that say whatever I want. I can make this picture over here what I want. Let's see if there's additional options. You do have to have a website in here. So I'm going to put that in here. And then I can save my agent. And if I want to add this agent to a website, I can do it for WordPress by just clicking here, or I can add it to a HighLevel website very, very easily. I'll show you that in a second. Or I can just click this get code. And if I just copy this code, I can paste this on any website, and this AI voice widget will appear. And I'm going to demo one of these here for in just a second. But let me show you how easy it is to do this on a website. So if I go to any of the websites that I have here, like let's just go on this one, and I'm going to go into settings. If I wanted to add this voice AI to this website, all I have to do is go to this chat widget, and I would just select the chat widget that I just created, which is this one, and then just click save, and now the AI agent would show up. That's how we do it in HighLevel. Again, to do it on a WordPress site, all you have to do is click this get it for WordPress, and there's a little plugin you install. And if you want to install on any website, you just click this get code and you can paste this code in. So I've actually put this code on a website, and I want to show you how this works. So I talked about how with voice AI, one of the important things is getting permission. So one of the strategies that I use to get clients for AI services is a local directory site. Now, I actually have my own software that I developed that allows you to build a directory site just like this in HighLevel very, very quickly. This is all in HighLevel. It runs all out of HighLevel. But I'm able to add businesses to this. I add them for free. And then I have a series of automations that lets them know they have a free listing on my website. And could they please verify their information? And I use this to start the conversations. And then, like what I'll do, here's a real world example. Like this electrician that I found just by doing that Google search took me like a second, right? I would add this business to my directory, let him know that he had a free listing, make sure all the information is correct. And once he verifies the information, I would say, hey, by the way, when I was adding your business to my directory, I noticed that you have this really out of date chatbot over here. Like, why are you not using something more up to date with AI and all that stuff? I could actually help you with that. And then now I can open up to selling him that service. And then I could even demo something for him. So I'm going to show you the chatbot that I have on my directory site. So I've installed one of the HighLevel voice agents here. Now, this is what I think is an absolute game changer about this technology. Is unlike this chatbot over here, where the person has to type and they got to do all of that stuff, this one you can interact by talking to it right on the website. through your computer microphone. So you can see I've already called this. So actually, you know what? Here, let me open this up in an incognito window. So we can see what it looks like from scratch. So here we go. So I'm going to put this in here. Get in. Oh, it won't let me do it. Okay, all right. So here we go. So I'm going to open this up and I'm just going to call it so you can hear what this does. So listen to this. So I just click call and I'm going to do allow. And it's going to connect. Maybe you know what? I think the incognito might be messing it up here. I'll just use the one that's over here. So we'll just click talk again. And we'll just connect to the agent. Let me move this out of the way so you can see this. So, I don't know why everything has been moving so
Hey, you have reached Vegas Thrive. This is Samantha. What's your name and how can I help you today?
Hey, Samantha, my name is Tom, and I am interested in adding my business to your website. Can you help me with that?
Hi, Tom. Thanks for reaching out. I see we spoke earlier about adding your business, Tom's Magic Shop, to our directory. Let's pick up where we left off. To get started, could you confirm your business email and personal email so I can look up your listing?
Okay, so I'm not going to go through all of that, but you can see this agent actually remembered that I had talked to it before. It addressed me. Hey, I saw you were here before. It remembered my business. It knew where we were at. And basically, this AI agent can walk them through adding their business to my directory. And at the end of that, it can even sell them my premium listings. I actually have a premium listing that I charge an annual fee for. And it will go through that. Here, let me show you that. Let me give you a little demo of that. So we'll say talk again.
Hey, you have reached Vegas Thrive. This is Samantha. What's your name and how can I help you today?
Hey, Samantha, this is Tom again. I was just curious. I'm interested in your premium upgrade for the directory. Can you tell me about that?
Hi, Tom. Great to hear from you again. Thanks for your interest in our premium upgrade. Let me break it down for you. With the premium package, you get some amazing benefits, including 1. Additional images. Showcase more of your business visually. 2. Premium placement. Your listing gets top visibility in searches. 3. SEO optimized business description. Attract more customers with a professionally written description.
Now, I'm not going to make you go through all of that, but it'll actually go through all the benefits of upgrading, and then it tells them the price, and it can sign them up right then and there. The agent does all of that. And again, all of this is customizable. It literally took me 10 minutes to get this added. All I had to do was create the agent, the widget, like very easy to get all of this set up. But I hope you see the power of this. And this is just one example. So you could set these things up like for a client like this and really bring a ton of value to their business. They would happily pay $199 a month or $499 a month for something like this on their website that could book appointments, answer questions, that would actually probably save them a bunch of money, especially if they have someone in-house that's doing this right now. And again, they never get sick. They never get anything like that, right? So you can see how easy it is to set this up with the right tools. The best part, you can sell these AI chatbots and AI agents to small businesses for anywhere from $199 to $499 or more a month, recurring. Okay, just like these people are doing over here in my group. Like if I go to my group and you'll see there are a ton of people in here selling these already and getting results. I think we had somebody just the other day that shared a win about... where's it at? Okay, here we go. AI, here's Donna Norris. AI receptionist, voice and database reactivation. It was a $13,000 setup. Wow, look at that. 13 grand she's getting for this thing that I just showed you how simple that is to set up, right? So this works like gangbusters. Now, I promised you 3 skills, but I'm going to give you a bonus. I'm going to give you the exact frameworks, templates, and the tool list I use to get new AI businesses off the ground step by step in 72 hours. You will get a full action guide, email templates, my private list of tools. All you have to do is comment, send it below, and I will send you the link to this free training. Now, when you sign up for this free training, the Smart AI Launch Lab, you will also get a link to the prompt framework document that we went through earlier in this video. And as you can see here, links to a bunch of other goodies as well. Just comment, send it below, and I will respond with the link. So let me show you how others just like you are doing this in the real world. Again, I'm going to go over to, actually, I'm going to show you inside my school group. So I have a school group as well. We're just going to click on celebrations, and you're going to see, look, won a new client today. This is 5 days ago. I'm doing this live, so you can see, like, these aren't like, this is real stuff real people are sharing. 5 days ago, won a new client today, a nutritional drinks brand. Let's see, what did she get here? Brand voice, basic lead magnet system, $3,400. Monthly retainer, $2,600. And Sarah, it just started her AI agency this past July. So what is that? July, August, September, October. So in 5 months, less than 5 months, she is already charging $3,500, $2,600 a month and getting clients. I think this is her 5th or 6th client, somewhere in there already. Here's Rosina. She said, I got a thing doing her directory. Here's a new, actually, Rosina sold a directory to a client. So she's got a new one going up. Here's another one that's live. Here's some setup wins. Here's some other, let's see, what else we got in here. A lot of Smart Directory AI is up and running. Oh, here we go. This is Storm and Norman, as I call him. So he has just over 1,000 businesses listed, and he did exactly what I was showing you in this video. He added them to the directory, and then instead of selling an AI agent, he sold them Google Business Optimization services that he's using HighLevel to fulfill. He has 84 people paying him $589 a month. 84 people paying him $589 a month. That is over 46 grand per month in recurring from that simple, boring service that he's using HighLevel to prepare for, right? And there's lots of other wins in here as well. So these people didn't just use the tools. They used the frameworks, the processes, the systems, the automations, and they had the right offer. So let's zoom out for a second. Why does this work? Well, because AI is moving faster than ever. The people who adapt, who learn these 3 skills, are the ones who'll get paid while everyone else gets left behind. And if you're thinking, but I'm not technical, don't worry. Everything I'm showing you is no code, step by step, and beginner friendly. So not having tech skills is not the big problem. AI makes it so just about anyone can do the tech. The biggest problem I see people facing is waiting for perfection. The people who win are the ones who take imperfect action, follow the frameworks, and iterate as they go. Don't let perfection kill your progress. The transformation is real. So let's recap the key takeaways. Here is what you've learned today. Number 1, stop using basic ChatGPT prompts. Upgrade to frameworks and structured prompt docs. Again, I gave you that one. Number 2, build an AI tech stack that works together without wasting money. 3, replace generic chatbots with AI-trained voice-enabled assistants using HighLevel. The transformation, Well, you go from being just another AI user to someone who gets paid, builds real leverage, and stays ahead of the curve in 2026. Now, remember, the only people who get left behind are the ones who wait. So take action now, and you'll be the one everyone else is trying to catch up to. So if you got value from this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you're not already part of the community. Turn on those notifications so YouTube actually shows you my next videos. The algorithm is pretty wild right now. And here's the most important part. Comment below with "send it," and I will send you the link to download today's free resource document. You'll also get instant access to my Smart AI Launch Lab training, completely free. The thank you page has the link to this video's document, plus a massive library of bonus resources that I update with every single video I release. So I will see you in the next one. And if you want to go deeper, check out the video suggestion that pops up on your screen. I handpicked this video because it goes even further into how to implement all of this. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. All right, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.